So, you're getting close to 40, are you? You've been pretty lazy at the game so far, and it's taken you a couple months after launch or so to finally get close to that level, or maybe you were just leveling multiple alts all at the same time. It's like, oh, if I level them all individually at the same time, then I'll get everybody at 60 all at once. Yeah, well, that's a pretty dumb move to make or so, because you're going to be running your resources thin, you're not going to be focusing on one, and the time you get 3 characters, 3 tunes, or whatever you want to call them, all the way up close to 40 range or so, you could have already had 1, maybe even 2 tunes all the way up to 60 at that point. Now, you're getting close to 40. You really need them out. You really want to travel fast, be a fast boy like Sonic or something like that. But you don't have any gold. You might have like 1 gold, 5 gold, 10 gold, maybe even 15 gold if you've been pretty conservative. And you're like, well, I'm only a couple levels away, or I'm even 1 or 2 levels away. I need gold now, so I can go and give my mounts as I hit 40 and just start blasting through content. So, how do you do that? A lot of people will tell you to just mindlessly farm something, go here, kill these, do this certain route around Westfall, pick up magic dust, sell them for 1 to 2 gold each or something like that, and end up taking hours and hours and hours to just get a few gold, not even averaging a gold an hour most of the time, because the drop rate's pretty terrible for that. You could literally sit there and do 6 different runs and only pick up 1. So, how do you get gold quick? How do you get gold without doing too much to do gold? How do you get gold while you're leveling without focusing on gold, so that you can just focus on quests and focus more on leveling and just let the gold flow naturally? Well, the answer today is investing. So, let me tell you about the easiest way to make gold. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to open up my levels, okay? Oh boy, look at that. Almost 2 gold for each one. It's pretty simple, right? All you do is play the auction house. Just play it like stocks. Now look, right now I'm at 80 gold, 90 silver. I'll open up all of this. Let's see where it puts me to. Oh, 15 gold. I gained 15 gold. I'm basically doing nothing. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this. Pretty simple. All you need is just maybe 2 to 5 gold at most to start, and you're pretty much off to the races with that. It's all about manuals. Almost everybody's gonna have first aid. If you don't pick up first aid, you're pretty retarded, honestly. I mean, if you're gonna PvP or even do PvE solo content at least, you should really pick up first aid, especially if you're at low levels, because you just get the mats naturally from killing humanoids. So, easiest way to farm gold, you head to farm it. You just go buy these. I see I currently have some of them listed up. I've been going to war with this guy here lately, undercutting each other over and over. Earlier today, they were all lowest at 2 gold. Now I have them listed at 155. Now you might be saying, how do I get these? What do? I gotta kill mobs, right? You told me not to, that I shouldn't be listening to people telling you to kill mobs and everything. Well, no, you do not have to kill any mobs. You can go through this without killing any mobs or dying at all. You can even start this in the, say, probably about mid-20s, very low 30s. You can start this. It's pretty simple. It doesn't take much to invest either. You're gonna head over to the best place in the game for low levels. Best place, absolutely the best place. It's close to a dungeon. You're gonna be running in your 30s anyway, so you're gonna be doing it mindlessly if you don't feel like questing. It's gonna take you longer to level by doing this, unless you
Greetings.
do runs or so. But oh well.
Light bless you.
We're gonna go to the Wrath. So this place. It's a great place. A lot of people are going to be going here whenever BGs open up here in a few days now. It's like, what, 7 days away, a whole week away now? Where you want to go is Stormguard Keep. And I'll show you why once we get there. You're not here. So, what do you do? It's pretty simple. Sit here and just let her walk. Don't have to do too much. It's really small brain. Sit here and all the walk all the way to the castle. There's been a decent amount of PvP around here. Saw a few things going on around the circles while flying, but we should be fine. Hey, there's a guy. And he's AFK. Cool. Not there were more. I don't know. It's okay, so you get here. Get a storm guard keep. Pretty simple. Take it right. You get allied forces here for you. So you don't even have to encounter any mobs, as you just saw me go through that. Now, if you're low level, like around the 20s or so, like very low 30s, you might have to be a little bit more cautious about how you're walking here and everything, just to avoid aggroing any mobs. Other than that, you should be safe. But you come here, take a sharp right, and look, there's a guy who sells scrolls and potions. Talk to him. Oh, look at that! 20 silver. 45 silver. Now you saw I was selling these for around roughly 1 gold 70 or so. Somewhere around there. I mean, so basically quadrupling my investment just about. The under wraps is something that if there's not many on the auction house, you might want to pick up a couple to make a quick buck off of. They keep on going down there every day. This is a thing that every first aid person needs. But with it being such a high entry cost, you really shouldn't rely on it. Most I do honestly is pick up probably like 3 a day or 3 every 2 days or so, and just list them whenever you see it go low stock on auction house. Or whenever you see it low stock on auction house, wait probably an hour, hour and a half or so until the other people relist theirs, and then you just undercut them by about 10 silver or so at most. And then you still get a decent profit. You'd make probably twice the amount that you put in, so you'd probably make around 1 gold and 80 silver. But really, if you get lucky here lately, they've been going for around 1 gold 60, 1 gold 50. But about a day and a half ago, they were going around 230, 240, all the way up to 270 at one point. So this is the one that it takes a little bit more caution with doing, but you can definitely make a great deal amount more, just not percentage-wise though. So if you have more to put in, I'd recommend picking up roughly 3 of them, probably 4. 1 for you, of course, and then 3 to put on. Heavy silk, they sell pretty regularly. You will be making most of your gold off of this. Thing is, do not buy so much at once. Like, you see how I have 5 here? You do not want to flood the auction house with these at all. You really want to watch and make sure nobody else is flooding it either. If you do, try to PM them, or maybe even just buy them out if they've undercut everybody so much to to where you can still make a profit at least off of it, even if it's just 20 to 30 more than you get for 40 silver or so. Just go ahead and buy them out so there's not a shit ton on the auction house. Otherwise, everybody else will just start undercutting. It will start going down closer to what you can actually buy it from this supposed hidden vendor. Like I said, major weave and heavy silk is what you want. I currently have a decent amount on the auction house, so I'm not going to stock up right now. I'm about to go do some SM runs, but definitely pick up probably 10 of these and 10 of these if you can afford it. So I mean, honestly, start out 10 gold investment. Pretty easy. 10 golds in, you'd make anywhere from 20 to 40 gold off of that within about 24 hours or so. Might take you 36 hours, so just log in a few times a day, just check on it, so or just be weary about the auction house and go back check, make sure nobody's undercutting you so much. Best is pick up 10 of each and list probably 3, maybe even 4 at a time. And then once you get notifications that all of your listings are sold, go back and list a couple more at a time. Pretty simple. That's why I still got 5 here, waiting for the current ones that I have listed to sell before I start putting everything back up. I tend to list everything once it gets much later and later into the night / earlier into the morning. So after midnight, or roughly before 6 a.m. or so, just because that's when you get more of the lazy people and people that like to play by themselves and like to avoid World PvP playing most of the time. There's not as many groups going on. I mean, raids or anything, so they can't find anybody to help them with stuff, so they can go and they just level their professions. They just sit there and become a professional for a while, or they make a new tomb that late at night, so they don't have to worry about World PvP while they're going to the major cities and leveling up just enough so that they can level up their skills and everything. So they sit there and they get parked next to the auction house and go and start buying gear and stuff, so they make low leveling pretty quickly on their own. And then once they get up around the 40s or so, then that's when they go out into the world and actually join everybody else. Like I said, when I started all this out, I started, I'd say, 3 days ago max or so, with about 11 or 12, or maybe even 13 gold. And now I'm already at 95 gold from me just coming back here and doing this a couple times. Simple. I mean, it's easy gold. Why not do it while you can? Just keep on riding it out as long as you can. Yeah, that's it. Pretty simple.
I had an idea for a device that you could put small pieces of bread in to cook, but in the end, I really didn't think there would be much of a market for it.